How can disability insurance safeguard your paycheck? Well, there are different kinds of disability insurance. They can replace a portion of your income if illness or injury prevents you from working. A few years ago, a software engineer I knew, and he suffered a back injury while snowboarding, and he was unable to perform his work duties for about 6 months. And the disability insurance covered 60% of the salary. It was a great policy. It was a work provided employer provided policy, helped him cover living expenses during recovery and so on. But after taxes, obviously that's maybe about half of what the salary was. That's very standard for work funded policies. Two things. One, they often cover around 60% or so. And two is they also are taxed. So it cuts down on what you're able to collect from that kind of a policy. If it's employer contributed, if it's employee contributed, then it does affect that balance a little bit, and you pay the taxes up front instead of on the back end. But all things we can talk about depending on what your circumstances are. Um, but the key thing I wanted to mention there is that while employer policies can be great, or I love working with employers and crafting policies for their employees because it's a fantastic benefit. But something else you can do as an employee is to check out a supplemental policy. Pennies on the dollar, well worth it. It fills in some of that gap. We can move the needle up toward closer to where you need it to be if half your paycheck isn't going to do it for you. Um, and figure out what your picture is. Figure out what your plan looks like. So um, use the links that I'm going to provide to get more information. Get in touch. Let's chat.